Okay, folks, we are just days away from the election,
I know, right?
and we all know what that means.
Uh,
Pollercoaster time.
it really is.
And yeah, it can be overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
So today on our deep dive, we're going to try to take a little bit of the edge off. We're going
Yeah.
to try to unpack some advice from Senator Cory Booker
Okay.
that was published in the Daily Beast on November 2nd in an article titled, "A U.S. Senator's Top Tips for Surviving the 2024 Election, Pollercoaster."
Catchy title.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
So have you been doom scrolling 538 every day?
Oh, yeah. Constantly refreshing.
Me too.
I can't help myself.
It's addictive.
It really is. So,
You know, Senator Booker actually had some really interesting advice
yeah, I thought so too.
for this. And he says that we should think about ourselves like football players.
Oh,
In the middle of a game,
okay.
are you going to be watching the scoreboard
No.
or are you going to be focusing on what you're doing?
Right. Just got to focus on the next play, right?
Exactly. You got to keep your head in the game.
Yeah.
And so he's saying that focusing on these polls every single day and letting them dictate your mood
Right.
is not the best strategy for the next few days.
Yeah. I mean, it's natural to feel anxious,
Of course.
but he's really emphasizing, the importance of just focusing on what we can control.
Right. So even if we feel like our little individual actions
Yeah.
don't matter, he's saying they do.
Oh, they absolutely do.
Okay.
And I think he makes a really compelling case for that.
So what's his argument?
Well, he points to some really close elections,
Okay.
like the 2016 election in Wisconsin.
Okay.
It came down to like a tiny margin of votes.
Oh, wow.
Like a handful of votes per voting machine could have flipped the entire state.
Really?
Yeah, and there are tons of other examples
Oh, I bet.
across the country where elections have been decided by, less than 1,000 votes even.
So he's really saying like every vote counts.
Exactly. Your vote, your actions, all of it can make a huge difference.
That's kind of mind-blowing to think about.
It is. It really puts it in perspective, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I've definitely felt that way in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Like, does my vote even matter?
Right. But it really does.
It sounds like it really does.
Especially in such a closely divided country.
Okay, so we're in the game. We're focused on the next play. What does that look like?
Okay, so Booker talks about this thing called sedentary agitation.
Sedentary agitation.
Yeah, it's basically like when you're super fired up about something,
Okay.
Politically or whatever, but you don't actually do anything about it.
I know, so it's like doom scrolling on social media.
Exactly. Or, just complaining to your friends, but not actually taking any action.
Okay, yeah, I've been there.
We all have. And Booker's point is that we need to move beyond that.
Okay.
We need to channel that energy into something productive.
I mean, so like active citizenship.
Exactly. And that can take a lot of different forms.
So, like, what are some things that people can do?
Well, obviously, voting is the first and most important step. But beyond that, there's so much you can do. You can volunteer for a campaign, you can phone bank, you can donate to a cause you believe in.
Okay.
You can even just have those tough conversations with friends and family about the issues that are important to you.
So even just talking about it.
Yeah, even just raising awareness and getting people engaged can make a difference.
It sounds like he's saying we're not passengers on this roller coaster.
Right.
We're actually in control.
Yeah, he's really emphasizing the power of individual action.
I love that.
Me too. It's a really important message, especially right now.
So to sum up,
Yeah.
Senator Booker's advice for surviving the final days of this election is to focus on what you can control.
Right.
Don't get bogged down by the polls, and remember that your actions really do matter.
Exactly.
So what does active citizenship look like for you? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we want to hear from you.
And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
And share this video with your friends.
Yes, let's spread this message of empowerment far and wide.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the 2024 election.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.